If we don't need the second ascendancy, I'm not gonna cast it if we don't need it. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore it. We'll just keep looping through the deck. That's the plan. We can also start saying no to the ascendancy. That is an option. I'll keep saying yes for now, though. Taxi Probe nets mana. Is that relevant here? I'd rather actually have the deck selection. I'd rather be able to select what we draw into. Drew Swan Song, not great. Sleight of Hand should hit here. So, that's fine. Yes. Pitch. Glittering Wish. Boom, there it is. So we take the Wish, we got there. This Carrytid is going to be lethal. Well, we've made a combination of lethal. We can Glittering Wish into the kill spell. You could get enough triggers here that the Carrytid is what kills. It's just a matter of making enough triggers now. Yes. Yeah, we do have lethal. We have lethal many ways, but I think I like this line best. Okay, he scoops because he's okay, nice. We can play another one for free. Nice. We turned that 2 and 1 with Ascendancy into a 3 and 2, guys. Just now. By taking down Bloom Titan and Eggs, 2 decks that, pretty degenerate. I guess we're degenerate too, but we did it. We went positive. Is your voice crowded in the music on purpose? No. Thanks for telling me. That is important information. Is that better? Is that a little better? Maybe I just need to speak up. Thanks for telling me. You're the first person that told me it was too quiet. Thank you. Usually I worry I'm a little too loud. I'll see you, Ankle. I guess we are degenerate too. I guess. Yeah, we are. But you know what? Our deck's cooler. Our deck is way cooler, right? Isn't our deck cooler? Canastono, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the game special. I don't know, that's my opinion. You guys don't have to agree. I'm sure there's got to be at least one X player in this room who's like, your deck's not cooler. But I think it's cooler. I think our deck is cooler. Patspan, thanks for the follow. I think our deck's neat. If you want to skip a little on the mana base, what would you replace Misty Rift? Okay, so if you want to skip on the mana base, you could just run the Windsweeps or any other blue fetches you have if you have more blue fetch. Run home, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the game special. If you want to skip on the mana base, you could just go with Khans fetches. You know, the deck is a Bant-based deck. It is blue, white, green, and then the splash is the red. So, Creep, thanks for the follow. You arguably could play this deck with less red than I do. You don't need the Wisps. I like the options it gives us. It turns on Carrytids that would otherwise be dead draws, other than just discarding them to Ascendancy. Molly Man, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Abram Special. Force Mono Red. More Modern League Ascendancy hype says run home. You guys just want to keep seeing this deck, really? I guess we could keep going. We did get 80 points. Hang on. I have enough play points to play both. I could play a cube or I could play Ascendancy, so we're going to put it to a vote. That's democratic, right, of us? We're going to put it to a straw poll. I also need to review the results for this. So you guys ended up saying, yes, I'm happy about the recent Mon Banalist. And then the same amount of people said, I don't feel any emotion about this. And then 3 of you said, no, I'm upset. So we had, I guess, oh, it's a peace sign, kind of. Yeah. Mayor Ford, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the game special. Thank you. So basically, it looks like the consensus was either you don't care or you're happy. Some people in the minority were, no, I'm upset. We got 27 votes on that. That's above average. You could have, like, a whole lot of people in a stream and people still won't vote. Same thing happened. Wow, that's not how you spell strupple. You could have, I mean, the same thing happens in, like, the U.S. for elections, too, for example. Like, you have, like, millions of people, but there's only so many that vote. Okay, so what shall we do next? So your options are more lumbering, ascendancy 2.8. This time with the Think Twice. Legacy Cube, but only sweet decks. Thanks for the follow. Holy crap. You guys are just following like crazy tonight. Thank you. Welcome to the M-Spesh. Mount Clancy. Thank you. Mayor Ford, if I missed you, thank you. Why does everyone hate twins so much? I never said I hate Twin Pats fan. I just despise people that, you know, don't love the decks that they play. Tall Guy 38, you should love the deck you play. Thanks for the follow. Define sweet decks. Oh man, we play all the decks nobody plays in Cube. For example, we built a very successful, twice actually, we built, Goliath, thank you for the follow, welcome to the M-Special. We built a very successful, based off, like remember the Melissa Del Toro article on Legacy Cube? She talked about how you could play as aristocrats, so nobody builds the aristocrat deck except us. And it's a really cool deck. Hen, thanks for the follow. Or we could build like a really dirtily control deck. It's really, you know, whatever. I don't mind the green deck either. It's okay. This deck's a lot of fun though. Let me screenshot it for you guys so you can, you know, you can put it in your files and have it and save it. And you know, when this deck is a big thing, you'll be like, that's where I got it from. That Abrams special crazy brewer guy. I don't know. Say nice things, please. Only nice things. I'm a little eccentric. I know this. You know, the professor who does a lot of modern, he gets that rap too. I've seen people just are like, you know, professor's eccentric too. I think eccentric's a good thing. Who wants to be boring? Who wants to be boring? Thank you for the follows, guys. So where we left off was straw poll. All right, Legacy Cube, but only sweet decks like aristocrats. It's like a black base, sacrifice probably black red or black green or black red green, maybe black white, maybe black white green, or black white red Mardu. So Legacy Cube, more Lumbering Ascendancy, Vintage, Lumberjack, Brew, playtesting. I need to playtest this deck. We got some new cards for it. We could play Legacy, probably Tin Fins, which would be Doom Bob Fins. So it's a Doomsday deck. Doom Bob with Confidant Fins. Testing. Something not MTG for once. Like Blizzard or Dead Space. There's some options. Now that we have the new streaming computer. So I'll give you guys one choice that isn't Magic. Everything else is Magic. So you got your choice of Cube, Legacy, Modern. Take your pick. That's what I'm into right now. Sorry, this whole time I thought you guys could see the poll. So this is the poll right here. These are your choices. Vote! Make your voices heard! If you want to. So I'm giving you every choice that I possibly can, Magic-wise, and I'm also giving you one not Magic. So just say you're not a robot. It's a really easy captcha. Even you guys can't mess this up. Kidding. We can also, while we're waiting for results, talk about Twin briefly. So, and Bloom Titan. I don't necessarily miss the decks, but I think that the way they've been going about these bans and the communication lapse is definitely making the player base jaded. I say that with pretty strong confidence. I think that they should maybe consider not doing that to the players, but I don't know. I mean, it wasn't like necessarily unassumed. I mean, if you think about it, that was a logical ban, but some people didn't catch the vibes and they feel jaded. A buddy of mine said he wants to quit Modern altogether. I'll have the results over here. Oh, wow. Wow, we got a bunch of votes for Cube, but Ascendancy is in close second. Nobody wants to see Vintage. Nobody wants to see Legacy, Doombob, Fins. Nobody wants to see something not Magic. I can understand. That's the smallest thing in the pie. Here, I'll show you. Although sometimes that affects the votes. I probably shouldn't be telling you where everything is. 45 votes. Holy crap, that's like an all-time high on it. 49 votes! That is an all-time high on our stream. 50 votes. We broke 50 votes. You guys are just awesome tonight. Holy crap. Hey, you guys are actually participating tonight. Holy crap. Thank you. 52? I'm already blown away. This number doesn't have to go any higher. I'm already happy. We'll close the poll in 3 minutes. You have 3 more minutes to vote. Bravo. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes and I'm closing it. Okay, let me read some of these comments. There's always a band before Pro Tour. That's true. Wow, Cabo. It's not completely out of left field. That's true. Maybe that's a misnomer for me to say. Is running Lumbering Falls better than running Conclave? Kami Nook, yes and no. I wouldn't say Watchtower. You need a blue Manland. We tried Fairy Conclave. The problem is Conclave just gets toasted. It gets bolted. It gets terminated. It gets pathed. It gets Colligan's commanded. It will get electrolyzed. Any form of removal you can imagine. Just not abrupt decay. Whereas the Lumbering Falls is resilient to that kind of removal. And that is huge. Yes, it's much more mana to activate. But you already need to be at 3 mana to play Ascendancy. So what's 1 more mana and a Phyrexian spell, you know? It's really not much. You'd think it's more. Also, the fact that this is a duel. We found that the Conclave's not producing double colors is really hard on the deck. We already are trying to run as many basics as plausible in this thing. I used to not even run basic planes, but then I just started losing so many percentage points against burn, where you just need to be able to get some more basics than usual. Yeah, I mean, I wish that the Conclave was good enough, because yes, it is technically faster to activate. Yes, it just dies, though. It just dies. Every time. Every time we animated that Fairy Conclave, it was very, very roasted or toasted or pathed or murdered in horrible, horrible ways. So I'd rather we have 7, we actually were running 8, now we're running 7 hex-proofed creatures. And they're very resilient. And you know who else is resilient? Fate Stitcher. You can hardcast these and then bring it back. It takes 2 removal spells then. 81 votes! What? What? Alright, 1 more minute. Holy guacamole. Wow, these are neck and neck. We've got 34 votes for more Ascendancy, 32 is for Legacy Cube. Hang on, let me give Legacy Cube a chance. Because what's on the screen is the Lumbering Falls and we're talking about. Let's also talk about the 2-1, I think it was 2-1, Aristocrats deck. So let's give Legacy Cube a chance here, okay? And then we're going to close the poll. Looks like a gold mine. Oh, yeah, I have lots of... I've been doing this for 2 years, streaming. I guess only recently have I maybe broken into... well, whatever. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. You stay humble. Just stay humble. I'm not going to say another word, but it's cool. Been doing this for 2 years and I enjoy it. That's the end of my sentence. Alright, this was not the Aristocrats deck, but that was a cool deck. That was a really sweet control deck. Hang on, this was awesome. This deck was super sweet. This deck was really fun. Yes, we did cast Ugin, if you were wondering. We were using all, like, we had a little bit of green ramp, but we also used the Chromatic Lantern for fixing and ramp into Ugin. We had Ob, Nixilis, and Liliana, and all sorts of awesomeness. So blue light, it's bug control. This isn't the right deck, though. They can't beat the Captcha. It's just a check mark. It's not even that bad, guys. Come on. Where's the Aristocrats deck? Shoot, that was a really good deck. Oh, this was our attempt at one, but it ended up not winning. We, like, faced the Bird deck and then the Ramp deck, and we were very sad. But this deck, this was also a Birthing Pod variant. This was really cool. I think that our curve could have been better, but let me curve things where they actually lie. So it looks like this. The curvature of the deck looks something like that. You know, I think it's definitely my new cam, like, because when I turned off the cam just now, like, everything seems to be flowing pretty reasonably. God, Windows 10 is such a nightmare. Is there any way I can, like, go back? Can I go back? OBS and Windows 10 are just not getting along. This is horrendous. Does anybody know? I guess I could, like, re-download, start from scratch. Curses, Windows 10, why? Why? Go back to Windows XP. Let me find the other one that did really well, though. It was earlier on in our cubing. Let's see if it was this one. Also, it could just be Magic Online. Here it is. This is the one that did really, really well. This is actually where you want to be with the Aristocrats deck, not that last one. That one was too cute, and we got cut on some cards somehow. There might have been like a mono-black deck player. We just didn't realize it. This is what your deck wants to look like, and some of the sideboard's very relevant here. This is what you want to look like. You want to stop at 5. You want Hangerback Walker. Boom. This is it.